Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Joel, first year medicine in University of Torino. This video is an introduction of medicine course in English in Italy, and I will describe and explain which parts and procedures you need to pass for being a medicine student in Italy. So watch this video until end, and if you have any question or you have any doubts, you can ask me in the comments below. So the first thing that you need to know is that if you want to be a medicine in Italy, you have to pass Imat test. What is Imat? Imat is an abbreviated name of International Medical Admission Test that's designed by Cambridge Assessment. This is a standard exam, and obviously it has a standard level of difficulty. The exam is structured in two different parts. First part is about logical reasoning and critical thinking, and also general knowledge, which contains 12 questions for general knowledge and 10 questions for logical reasoning and critical thinking, and totally we have 20 questions for first part. For the second part, we have 38 questions which is about science, for example biology, chemistry and math and physics, and you have totally 100 minutes to answer them all. I want to explain the first part of the exam, critical thinking, logical reasoning and general knowledge. For critical thinking and logical reasoning, you have to analyze some passages for finding conclusion, flaw, all those assumptions or drawing conclusions, something like that. So you have to analyze the passages very carefully, and I will tell you how you can find conclusion, all those assumption, flaws. They have some techniques, so I will tell you in the future and in next videos. For logical reasoning, you have to find solutions for different problems, or maybe finding, for example, how much it takes time to going from Torino to Milano or something like that. Only by practicing different exercises, for example Imat exams, Imat exam or TSA, you can be prepared, and it's very difficult to prepare. But also in future I will make some videos to tell you the tips and techniques for being better and faster in finding solutions for different problems, and for finding conclusion, all of those assumptions, flaws in the critical thinking section. So stay tuned, and if you have any other question, you can comment below. In the next 12 questions, we have general knowledge, which is very hard to be prepared because you have to know a wide range of information and knowledge. For example, you have to know history, these books, for example, these books, authors or different countries' statue and the currency and so on. So for being better in this part, I will leave the channel here. This is my friend's channel, and it provides you some different information, and it's very good for being prepared. And I also studied for general knowledge by the help of this channel. Now I want to explain the second part of the exam, science part, which contains 18 questions of biology, 12 questions of chemistry and 8 questions of math and physics. So you have totally 38 questions for the science part, and it seems very important part. Many candidates agree that this section is very hard to prepare, but I don't think so, because this section is very interesting for a medicine student. If you want to be a medicine student, you have to know about human body, different molecules and chemical bonds. So I think this part is very interesting for all of us. So I want to explain biology. The first part of science section is biology. Biology contains 18 questions, and it seems very important because it contains 27 points. You have to know, for example, anatomy and physiology, for example, brain, heart, lungs, and etc. I studied Cambridge AS level, and also Pearson books, and also MCAT book for this section. So these are good complement books, and I also recommend you to check other books to be sure that which book are the best for you. In the next part of the science sections, we have chemistry, which contains 12 questions and also 18 points. So this section is about organic and inorganic chemistry, and you have to know some basic concepts of chemistry, for example atoms, electronic configuration and so on. I also studied Cambridge A and AS level, and Pearson books because these two books are enough for this section. But if you wanted to study more in this section, you can watch Khan Academy videos in YouTube and Inorganic Chemistry channel. So these channels provide you good information about this section. And final part of the exam related to maths and physics, which in my opinion are the easiest part of the exam. If you study very basic concepts and know some formulas for physics, you can answer at least some. I watched some videos on YouTube for all sections which we needed, and I answered 6 questions out of 8. That's amazing, only by watching videos and knowing some basic concepts. So that's it. I explained for you different sections and how I prepared for different parts. At the end, if this video was helpful, I would be so appreciated if you like it and subscribe me for future videos. And if you have any doubts and questions, comment below and I will answer all of them as soon as possible. So, take care and be safe guys. Love you all. Bye bye.